Now, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but there's a lot of times when I just want to pick up a guitar, forget about everything else, and enjoy the pure essence of the instrument. That feeling of the pick striking the strings, the tension change as you do a big slow bend, or the vibrations transferred to your body as the strings vibrate and those notes bloom. I don't want to be doing, exercises. I don't want to be practicing scales or arpeggios. I don't want to be, playing with a metronome. All I want to do is enjoy the instrument. Well, today I'm going to be unboxing a guitar from a brand that I tend to play that way. So it'll be interesting to see if I feel the same way about this guitar. It's a brand new model from them. Let's go ahead and open it up. All right, you guys, I have not played a single note on this guitar. I have not set it up. Let's open it up and find out what's in the case. Ooh, I love that emerald around there. Oh, and check out that top. That is insane. So what exactly is this absolute beauty? Well, this is the Heritage H-150 custom shop with P90s. So we're going to jump into it, find out what this guitar is all about. Here we go. Now, up until this point, the H-150 custom shop was available with humbucking pickups. Absolutely stunning guitar, and as I alluded to off the top, one of only a few guitars I will grab if I want to just experience the purity of the guitar and just put everything else out of my mind. The custom shop is like a time machine. It just takes you right back, traditionally made. And now we've got P90s. And when you see a single cut with P90s, it just seems everything's right with the world. Up until 1957 is when humbuckers went in. So there was quite a few years where P90s were the main pickup. So to see Heritage add that to their lineup is great. Let's focus on this guitar now and yeah, hit up some of the specs and plug it in. Now, I'll link to this guitar in the video description below for full specs and pricing, but I bet you a lot of you guys could nail the specs on this guitar because when it comes to Heritage, they are the quintessential traditional guitar makers. So we've got rosewood fingerboard. Yep, you guessed that one right. We've got a mahogany neck. Absolutely everything built in the traditional manner. Mahogany body, and of course the full carve, and yeah, kind of in this lemon burst with that figuring is something else. So nitro finish, of course, all the vintage aspects that you would want from a guitar. So yes, mahogany. I put this one up on my scale, 8.5 pounds, which is fantastic for a guitar like this. Modern Les Pauls and stuff, underneath the top, it'll just be like Swiss cheese as they, take chunks of mahogany out to make it lighter. Here you don't get that. It's a traditional guitar, full woods, 8.5 pounds. Absolutely incredible. So yes, there's the specs. Stop tailpiece, 2 pneumatic bridge, P90 pickups, obviously, your 2 volumes, your 2 tones, and yes, everything is built in that traditional way with the nitro finish and all that. So let's plug it in and test out some of the tones. All right, here's the first tones on the H-150 custom shop. P90, let's start off in the neck pickup and with just a little bit of breakup, and then we'll add gain as we go along. Here we go. Add a little bit more gain here. Maybe go back to the bridge. Yeah, so really nice dynamics. If you're in the neck pickup and you just, you know, have a soft touch, it's almost clear. Then you go to the bridge. So really nice. Let's go add maybe a little bit of a fatter lead tone here. Let's go with a neck. I don't have a gate on or anything like that, but pretty good sustain for P90 pickups. You know, those bends weren't dying out. That's a good sign. You know, that's a good sign of a good design. And of course you will hear a little bit of that hum if you use high gain. I can reach over and put a gate on there and then we won't hear that as much. So there you go. Yeah, really nice sustain. Let's try some higher gain stuff as well. We'll go back to the bridge there. So I mean, the P90s can definitely handle some gain. Maybe not their total forte, but I want to show you guys like all different gain stages with these pickups. My impression, definitely like lower output. They sound so sweet on just like clean tones, just breaking up. And of course, like more of that classic rock. I'll go back to that channel there. More of like that classic rock, you know, stuff just shines for sure. So here are my final thoughts on the Heritage Custom Shop H-150 with the P90s. Now, as I mentioned, aesthetically, when I see a single cut with those P90s, it just looks right. It just takes you back. And, you know, Heritage is like one of the ultimate builders that focuses, number one, on tradition, but also on quality control. And just because these are handmade guitars, you're not going to find, you know, a bunch of flaws on them and, you know, they're handmade, it's fine. Like the attention to detail on these guitars is really, really good. So every Heritage I've played, I always check, you know, to see if there's that lip between the binding and the finish. And they're, you know, I've never experienced it. Every Heritage I've felt is just perfect all along the edge, even though it's all handmade and it's all hand finished with that nitro. So yeah, the attention to detail on these guitars is absolutely beautiful. And like I said, the focus is on tradition, but not at the expense of quality control. So you're gonna get that vintage feel. And yeah, when you need something that just takes you right back, it's hard to beat a Heritage. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the demo. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I will link to the guitar down in the video description below. It's gonna be a sad day when I have to pack this one up and send it back. Beautiful instrument. Other than that, all my information will be down in the video description below. All the gear I use, all that stuff. You can check it out if you're so interested. Other than that, have yourself a great day. Take care.